Good morning, everyone. Okay, now today's before starting the lesson, we all know that now we are in unlock 5. So, wear mask properly, stay at least 6 feet from others, and the most important thing is wash your hands frequently, always with the help of the water and the soap at least for 20 seconds. Do not touch your face, do not share food and drinks with others. Now, let's come to the topic. Now, today I am going to start a new lesson, that is electrochemistry lesson number 3. So, the part 1 electrochemistry lesson number 3. So, electrical energy, electrochemistry. Now the word electrical energy is related to the electrochemistry. So electrical energy plays an important role in many chemical reactions, and the branch of science, the branch of science which deals with the production, the branch of science which deals with the electricity production of electricity from electricity from energy released during spontaneous process or spontaneous chemical reaction. Now the word spontaneous is used, means which takes place, the reaction or the chemical reactions which take place on its own. They do not require any external force to occur. So the spontaneous chemical reactions are those reactions which takes place on its own. So the branch of science which deals with the production of electricity from energy released during spontaneous chemical reaction and use of electrical energy. First of all, to generate the energy, to produce the energy, and the second is the use of electrical energy to bring about non-spontaneous chemical transformations is called electrochemistry. So the word chemistry is related to electricity. Electrochemistry word is basically related to the electricity, and the basis of these type of process are redox reaction. And in the previous class we have already studied about the redox reaction. Means the redox reactions are those reactions in which reduction and oxidation takes place simultaneously. So such reaction in which oxidation and the reduction takes place one after another or simultaneously, so such type of reactions are known as the redox reaction. So these are used in the burning of fuel for obtaining energy. The burning of fuel for obtaining energy for the domestic purpose or for the transport or for the industrial purpose. And another example is the digestion of food. in the animal digestion of food, because when the food is digested, we get energy. And photosynthesis to capture energy from the sun, and many industrial process for extracting metal from their ores, and manufacture of the important chemicals, and operation of the dry and the wet batteries, and a fuel cell. These all are the example. Or here in these example we used that concept of the electrochemistry. Now in this part, the next heading is redox. The next heading is redox reaction. Now let us discuss few main thing about the redox reaction. That as we have already learned in our previous classes, that oxidation is a process which involves the loss of electron. Oxidation means the loss of electron, and the reduction is the process which involves the gain of electron. Now oxidation, because in case of the redox reaction, the oxidation and the reduction takes place simultaneously. So the meaning of the oxidation is, that is the loss of electron, that is called the loss of electron, is termed as the oxidation, or the addition of the oxygen is also considered as a oxidation. And the second one is that is the gaining, or the gain of electrons. So the gain of the electrons is known as the reduction. And another meaning of the oxidation is addition of oxygen, and reduction means the removal of oxygen or the addition of hydrogen. So in our previous classes we have already studied these two facts, that is oxidation means the loss of electron, and the reduction means the gain of the electron. And this process is called oxidation, and this one is termed as the reduction. So the reaction which involves both the oxidation and the reduction is known as the redox reaction. So in these reactions, electrons are transferred from one reactant to another. If we are saying that the loss of electron take place, so definitely there will be the transfer of electron from the one reactant to the another. By the help of the transferring of the electron, definitely it is termed as the loss of the electron. And the substance which can lose one or more electron, the substance which can lose one or more electrons, that is, it get oxidized. If it lose the electron, definitely it get oxidized. Such a substance is known as the reducing. Such a substance is called reducing agent or reductant. Such a substance is called reducing agent or reductant. While the substance which gain one or more electron, substance which gain one or more electron, it means it get reduced. If it gains the electron, so definitely it gets reduced. And such substances are known as they are called oxidizing agent. Such substances are called oxidizing agent, or they are also called oxidant. They are called the oxidizing agent, or they are also known as the oxidant. That is where the gain of electron takes place. The substance which can gain the electron. Oxidizing agent means which get or which gain the electron. Such a substance are called oxidizing agent or the oxidant. So thus in our redox reaction, one substance act as a reducing agent, and itself get oxidized. One substance considered as a reducing agent and itself gets oxidized, while the another substance act as a oxidizing agent and itself gets reduced. So this is called in a appropriate term or aggregate term, it is known as a redox reaction. Now let us take an example of a redox reaction. For example, a reaction between zinc and copper. The reaction between zinc and copper, salt occurring in a battery. Here we are talking about the reaction which takes place inside the battery, and in this reaction zinc loses electron, and if it loses electron means it get oxidized, whereas Cu2 plus, that is copper ion, gains electron and it gets reduced. It gets reduced. Now how? Let us take the reaction. Zinc plus copper second, that is Cu2 plus. Now what happened? It become Zn2 plus. Why it becomes Zn2 plus? Because here zinc loses the electron. Zinc loses the electron, so it becomes Zn2 plus. It loses how many electron? 2. It loses 2 electron, whereas the copper gains copper ion gains electron. Copper ion gains electron. When it gains electron means it become Cu. It become Cu. So here what happened? If we are talking about this reaction, so here gains 2 electron. This copper gains 2 electron and it is termed as a reduction. It is termed as a reduction. And here in this case of the zinc, here zinc loses electron. How many electron? 2 electron it loses. That's why it becomes Zn2 plus. So zinc loses 2 electron and it is oxidation. It is termed as oxidation, because earlier we have already studied that. Here, look at here, oxidation means loss of electron. Here the loss of electron takes place, that's why it is called oxidation, and reduction means gain of electron. So here the gain of electron takes place, in the Cu2 plus become Cu, so gain of electron takes place, so it is termed as a reduction. This one is termed as a reduction. Now, in the case of the zinc, act as a reducing agent, and reducing agent also known as the reductant. Reducing agent is also called as a reductant, while Cu2 plus, this copper ion, it act as a oxidizing agent. This Cu2 plus ion, it act as a oxidizing agent, or oxidizing agent is also known as the oxidant. Now there are so many examples. There are so many examples of redox reaction. Okay, now the next topic of this part is the metallic, that is called the metallic and electrolytic. Metallic and electrolytic conductance. This is our new topic, metallic and electrolytic conductance. So all the substances do not conduct electric current. We all know very well that all the substances are not good conductor of electricity. They do not conduct the electric current. So the substance which allow the passage of electric current are called conductors. So the conductor means which allow the electric current, to pass through them. Conductor means which allow the electric current to pass through them. Such substances are known as conductors. The best conductors are metals. We know that all the metals are very good conductor. So the best conductors are metal. For example, a copper. Copper is a very good conductor. Silver is a best conductor. Silver is a best conductor. So copper, silver, aluminum, they all are the good conductors. They allow the passage of electric current to pass through them. And on the other hand, the substances which do not allow the passage of electric current to pass through them are called non-conductor. Now the second category is non-conductors, and the non-conductor are also called insulators. Non-conductors are also called insulator, means which do not allow the electric current to pass through them. Which do not allow the electric current to pass through them are known as the non-conductors or insulators. So some common example of insulators are, the first one is a very good example is rubber. We all know very well that rubber does not conduct the electricity. Second is the glass. The third one is the ceramics. Ceramic in the category of the ceramic, we have tiles and etc. So rubber, glass, ceramic. We know wood does not conduct electricity. We know wax does not conduct electricity, and there are so many examples which do not conduct electricity. So mostly the substances, if we are talking about the electrical conductor, so according to this, the substances are of two types. The first one is the conductor and the second one is the non-conductor, which allow the electric current to pass through them. They come in the category of the conductor. Which do not allow the electric current to pass through them, they come in the category of non-conductor. Rubber, glass, ceramics, wood, they all are the non-conductor. They do not allow the electric current to pass through them. Now, here we have two type of a substance. So now, type of conductors. Now the next topic is type of conductors. So the type of conductor means the conductor is broadly classified into two categories. The conductors are broadly classified into two categories. The first one is metallic conductors. Metallic conductors, this is the first category. And the second category is electrolytes. The first is, conductors are of two types. The first one is the metallic conductor, and the metallic conductors are also known as electronic conductors. Metallic conductor are also known as the electronic conductor. And the second one is the electrolytes, and the electrolytes are also known as electrolytic conductors. So conductors One is the metallic conductor, also called the electronic conductor. The second one is the electrolytes, also known as electrolytic conductor. Now in our next topic, we have studied about the types of the conductor, and these two types we have elaborated in our next session.